Please go warm welcome to Josh Rosen.
Come with that, Mary. Come on. Working hard. Thank you guys for coming out. This is exciting stuff. I'm excited to be here, back in New York. It's nice to be here. It's fun. It's good. It's a good place. It's warm. I'm starting to find out that my brother is much better than me, in general, just like with everything. But not because of anything specifically, other than the fact that he's older. Like my mom, she had him at 33. He was a perfectly cooked turkey. She had me at 38, like microwaved mac and cheese. It's gross, scrambled. My brother I was a C-section, it was gross. My brother just applied for a job at the U.S. Attorney General's office in D.C. My card was just declined at lunch. The guy at Sours was like, "Do you want us to remove the chicken?" It's $5. We can remove it. How do they do that? They always bend over when your card's declined. Like they're apologizing to you for being broke. They're like, "We're sorry." And the lower they get, the more it was declined. "We're sorry. We're sorry. Sorry. You're so poor. Keep trying." And then you're shuffling around your wallet. "I guess it was the wrong card." I was like, "It wasn't the wrong card. You don't have it. It's not the right card." You ever try to use your Metro card at a restaurant? That's a fun time. That just never works. They're like, no, you have to pay. I'm not gonna ride the subway for you, asshole, all right? My parents are getting older, which sucks. They're getting crazier. My mom's doing this new thing at restaurants where she'll go and she'll say, "Water, no lemon." The waiter's like, "What? Do you mean water in every lemon we have? Because no one orders it like that, and that's what you're getting now. Every lemon that's been in this restaurant ever is gonna be in your glass. Water, no lemon." They're just like, "What are you talking about? That's not a thing. You can't order like that." My dad's getting crazy. My dad suffers from sleep apnea, which, for those of you who don't know what that is, it's when you are 65, over 200 pounds, and Jewish. Just automatically get it. He goes to the doctor, he's like, "Yeah, the doctor says I'm healthy, I'm just fat and have sleep apnea." I'm like, "That's not, those are two things. That's bad, you're unhealthy. You're really unhealthy, Dad." Thanks, I'm worried. We got on the CPAP machine. He was it was so cute how he thanked us. He was like, "No one loves me enough to take me out of my misery." We're like, "Oh, great. Glad I spent $500 on that." I got one of those girlfriends too. That's fun. Being in a relationship. Just can't get enough of that, huh? Same thing over and over. 3 years. Great. 3 years. It's cool, but her, one of her grandmothers is Cuban, and the other is from Austria, and the Austrian one is Jewish and a Holocaust survivor. So no matter how bad my day is, it's never as bad as hers, right? Like I'll be like, "Yeah, my day wasn't so great. My boss yelled at me today." She'll be like, "Oh, did you have to scoop up the ashes of your dead relatives?" I was like, "No, I had to make coffee and fucked it up." But wow, way to make that a lot worse than I thought this was gonna be. She survived the Holocaust. Any day I have is not nearly as bad. She was like, "Yeah, I saw people go into the gas chamber. What'd you do?" I was like, type stuff." The other one is Cuban, and every time I'm on the phone with her, I speak to her on the phone for some reason. I don't want to get into it, not enough time. But on the phone, she ends every conversation by saying, "Viva la Trump!" Which is just, and I don't, like, she's old. I'm not gonna argue with an old lady about, like, voting for Trump. I'm not gonna be like, "Well, that was silly." Like, you're on your way out. It doesn't really matter. Vote for whoever you want. I don't care. I tried to explain to her, my cousin just had a baby, and his name's Jackson, and explaining that to an 83-year-old Cuban is the most difficult thing I've ever done. And I was like, yeah, my cousin just had a baby named him Jackson. She was like, ¿Qué? Yaptone? I was like, no, yeah. Jackson. She was like, Juan. I was like, that's even further away, but fine. Yeah, his name's Juan. I'm not explaining this to you again. Yeah, we call her Yeah. It's really just a lot of fun. A lot of great times. Okay, I think that's good for me. Yeah, that's my time. Thank you guys.